In this video, we will demonstrate the field-level masking capabilities in NextLabs Data Access Enforcer, or DAE, for SAP. With DAE, you can define data access policies that will mask at a field level using both full and partial masking, still allowing the records to be updated for the unmasked fields without overwriting the masked fields. All of these policies are dynamically evaluated at the time of data access. When deployed with SAP, DAE has no code integration with SAP and provides masking in both developer and power user mode. All of this masking is both transaction and UI independent. In this example, we will show masking of bank account details based upon user department and region of both the user and of the bank account information. We will define three users: Citizen US, Citizen US2, and Citizen DE for Germany. Depending on the citizenship of the user and their role or department, they will be able to see either the bank key and or the bank account number. We will also show how users can update non-masked fields without overwriting the masked values. First, we'll take a look at how this policy is defined in the NextLabs Control Center. Here we have created a policy to mask customer bank account information. We specify that the policy applies to all users. And then we can specify the data masking conditions. Here we are actually defining two things that should be masked. One is a partial mask of the bank identifier, bank L. And the other is a full mask of the bank account number. Both of the mask conditions use data that is found within the SAP database. The bank identifier will be masked for users that are from a different country, where the country code does not match that of the bank account. And then the bank account number will be masked if the user does not have the same country code, as well as if the user is not a member of the finance department. Now let's see how this looks in the SAP system. First, we are looking at the Citizen US user, who is a US citizen, is viewing a US bank account, and is also a member of the finance department. Here we can see that both the bank key and the bank account number are unmasked. Now if we go view Citizen User 2, who is a US citizen, but is not a member of the finance department, we can see that the bank key is still visible, but the account number is masked. Finally, if we look at the same account with the German citizen user, we can see that both the bank key and the bank account number are masked. An important feature of DAE is that it allows you to change unmasked values without overwriting the masked values. We can see this by changing an unmasked value, here the control key, using the Citizen US2 user. So if we just change this to 2, we choose to save, then we can go back and see with the Citizen US user. We go back and reload the information. Here we can see that the changes that the Citizen US2 user made are visible to the Citizen US user. We can also see that the values that were masked to Citizen US2 were not overwritten in the record. This concludes our demo of the full and partial masking capabilities in DAE.